Welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into The Love You Give Me. We're diving into episode 9. And yeah, no lengthy intro. We're just going to dive on in and see where this episode takes us. Cute, cute, cute. The whole episode was light. It was light and fluffy and cute. Lots of cuteness. So we had Miss Cow, who throughout the majority of the episode was feeling kind of remorseful. She missed Sweet Boy. You saw her come home drunk that first night and like, hey, is there any food here? I'm so drunk. And then like kind of realizing, oh, I'm actually alone here. He's not here. No one's here. It's just me. Oh, I miss that boy so much. But she hasn't missed him enough to actually reach out and try to contact. And he's not missed her to the point of trying to reach out and contact either. Of course, I understand where he's coming from because he feels like he has done this big deception to her and she never wants to see him again. So he's like, okay, she doesn't want to see me again, so I don't want to force myself into her life like this, but I still want to make sure she's okay and taken care of. So still gonna get her this little breakfast, gonna stalk her in this parking garage for some reason, say I'm protecting her even though I don't know why there's any reason that she would be in danger. Like, baby boy, don't you got a job to go to at some point? You'll spend every waking moment stalking her. But yeah, she genuinely likes him. He genuinely likes her. And I just need her to be quicker with her words because he was out there, you know, again, apologizing, saying I'm doing all this because I want to, you know, apologize and make it up to you, but you know, I'll leave you alone. I'll never see you again. And I'm like, baby girl, we've already done this once. We've already done this. I understand that you are feeling happy inside that he came to apologize to you, but you don't want to like break immediately and make it seem like you're giving in to him or like you're weak or anything like that. But don't hold up this facade for too long because baby Sweet Boy is gonna just run off again. And what happened? She held that facade for too damn long, and Sweet Boy ran off again. She's like, "No, hey!" And he just kept her running. I'm like, baby girl, I need you to get these words out of your mouth faster, or learn the word wait, because you just keep calling out his name and he just keeps running. Like, no, you got to tell him, wait, I want to talk to you. Wait, I have something I need to say to you, and he will stop. He will stop. Because basically, if you ask him to do anything at this point, he will do it. He is down bad for her. So I need her to get these words out of her mouth a little bit quicker. So hopefully in the coming episodes, we'll be able to clear up this misunderstanding and get this ship a sailing. Then we've got the whole little storyline with their manager basically not wanting to fund the project right now, basically saying that the company does not have the money to fund this long scale project right now and they need to worry about making money currently, make money now. And then so like, okay, if you work on this project, they're like, well, you said that we could work on this project if we, you know, got misapproved, blah blah blah. And he's like, yes, I did, but I didn't say when you're gonna work. I'm like, that's some shady ass bullshit. Why didn't you just tell me from the beginning if these were going to be the stipulations? Like, don't be out here playing games. So he's like, look, you can either work on this liposuction technology, and then I'll let you work on this, or you can raise the money yourself. And she's like, fine, I'll raise the money myself. Because like she was saying to Miss Cow, even if I help him with this liposuction technology, do you really think he's going to sit here and he's going to fund this and let me do blah, blah, blah? He's probably going to play the exact same game he's playing right now. And I don't have time to waste on this man. So I will go out and find whatever funding I need to find, which I honestly believe. Like at this point, from conversations that boss guy was having with the other asshole, department head last episode, I don't know, I've felt some off way about him ever since then, and it makes me feel as though like because it seemed as though the conversation he was having with that asshole manager guy where it's like, oh, they're just women, this, that, the other, and they always bring trouble and this, blah, blah, blah. It almost felt as though he was kind of agreeing, but like his hands were tied. And like, he's like, no, I can't, there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, they're kind of just, so it felt like just an odd sense of timing for him to be like, oh, well, you guys are women, so you understand the importance of needing trouble-free liposuction or blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to put you on this liposuction project that apparently this other asshole boss man was supposed to be working on. So it's like, are you trying to corner them into this little area over here so that he can swoop in and, lead this big project and make all, like, what is your end goal? Why are you doing this? Like, I understand the company needs to make money, very valid concern, get it, but like, just the lack of communication, the methodology you're using, like, I won't say that I don't completely trust him yet, but there's something about him right now that I'm not liking, and he's kind of losing my trust right now. But anyway, Minhui's like, fine, I will go find my own funding. And she went to Jinxi, and Jinxi with her little maid uniform and the steak and all this stuff, she was doing it up the whole 9 yards. And Jinxi was like, if you'd come to me a couple days ago, this probably would have been amazing, but I've already been in the talks with Guanchao, and they've got this other sort of modeling cancer screening software that they're working on, and we're in talks for the project. And she's like, how could you work with someone like them? And he's like, someone like who? Why is it every time I mention his name, you get all up in arms? And I'm like, if only you knew. If only you knew. And I kind of wish that she would tell him. Again, he's a good businessman, so I don't think he would like just turn them away because of personal matters completely. But if she knew the things that she had to do in order to get her son's surgery and get her son taken care of that involved that man, Jinxi might feel some type of way. But in time, I'm sure all of that will come out. But yeah, so she spent a lot of the episode just basically, we had a big time jump where she's just working, trying to get this project or this proposal, at least this portion of the proposal done, so that it would reduce the amount of time that they would need funding for her project. That was kind of her end goal for this episode. So there was lots of late nights, and obviously there'd be lots of bonding with Jinxi and Zhenchen. And we saw where Dr. Zhao was feeling some type of way, as piggybacking off of last episode, because he does seem to have feelings for Minhui, which makes me feel sad for him because he is not the one. I can already tell you by the end of the series, he is not the one. I've seen the intro credits. He is not the one. He's got his other little side relationship that's going to work out somehow through some witchcraft. We will see how that happens, because right now he is still very against that. He is pushing that relationship off into space. She keeps rolling up on him like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm working. No, you're not. Why don't we have dinner together sometime? Message rejected. Like he is working hard to avoid, duck and dive this poor girl. And she's like, you know what? No one's gonna. I love is not hard for me. I'ma do this. I'ma get this man. So eventually she's gonna get that man. But in the meantime, he's still out here feeling feelings for Minhui. And I'm pretty sure this whole time it's been one-sided, even since the beginning. Minhui may have felt some type of way about him at some point, but I don't think she did. I think she's always just been so worried about Chen Chen, and he kind of just gained these feelings as a result of the situation and being so close to them, so spending so much time with them, which is understandable. But I feel like his feelings have always been unreciprocated. And now there's this other person coming into the picture, and it's like, now I've got competition. And it's like, well, you really don't have competition, because she doesn't feel this way about you, and she's already had this pre-existing relationship with him. Granted, right now they're not on romantic terms, but people get back together. That people do that, so it's a possibility. So feel bad for him a little bit, but we have to wait and see how his storyline develops. And then, like I was saying there, throughout some of the scenes in the middle, I like with Minhui and Jinxi, I like having these moments with these characters where it's not like, yes, the tropey moments that you see in some of these series are cute and whatnot. They're nice, where like, oh, we just happenstance ran into each other in the middle of this ball with this, that, the other, and I tripped and I fell into your arms and it started raining and we kissed, and like, yeah, some of these tropey moments are adorable, but like, I like some of these more grounded moments where it's like, they're not bonding because we're forcing them, we're thrusting them unnaturally into some situation where they have to bump into each other or fall on top of each other or something like that. Like, yes, they've had some moments like that already, but like these moments here where it's like, okay, she's trying to work on this project and he's like, I have information, and he's genuinely helping her, you know, research this project or whatever it is, and they're just working, they're just sitting side by side working, but you can see like their interactions, their dynamic has completely shifted from like episode 1, 2, 3. Like the early episodes, their dynamic was so just, I cannot be around this person, hostile, oh, I'm gonna make you make you feel bad for everything you did. And like now it's like, hey, we're just working together because of circumstance, and we don't hate each other, we enjoy each other. Hey, sometimes I look at you and I actually smile, or I look in your eyes and I feel something that I felt before. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to go down that road right now, but it's just a natural progression. The tropey stuff is fun and adorable, but I do like these sort of natural progressions that happen from time to time. Yeah. Then of course there was Minwei. Well, Cal getting Minwei drunk. Well, I guess she didn't get her drunk, but she didn't stop her from drinking. Minwei got drunk. Shinzi saw Dr. Zhao trying to take her home, and he's like, I got this. Get out of here. Put her to bed, tried to give her her medicine. She was hallucinating and looking at him and having all these flashbacks of times gone by, and she was drunk, so her barrier was down, and she just went in for that kiss. And if you've been with the channel long enough, you know how I feel about these sort of situations whenever we've got our main ship kissing for the first time, or you know, whatever. It's not the first time, but since they're not together anymore, but the kiss or any sort of romantic interaction being driven because of alcohol, I'm like, oh, I hate that plot line. But I'm not going to go into any speeches or tirades now. No, I'm not a huge fan of that plot line. But I will say that I don't think that just because of the flashbacks and whatnot they were showing us from her perspective, I feel like the kiss was something that she wanted to do in her mind, which is why she went in for the kiss. And he didn't act on it, which I'm thankful for, always thankful for. He just seemed more stunned than anything. But yeah, still not a huge fan of the whole, I'm drunk and I'm gonna make out with this person. That's it feels, I got feelings about that. But yeah, she woke up the next morning and it's like, did I happen to do certain things? And he's like what? And just kind of dancing around the elephant in the room, and then that's where the episode ended. So we will see where the next episode takes us, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.
Together, there's nothing